Alex Navarro.
Vinny Caravella.
Welcome to the trance.
I'm feeling pretty plur right now.
I don't know. What's
Yeah,
what is trance?
I don't know. It's just like a form of electronica. Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
I mean, no, but yes, sure, we'll go with that.
This is Technobabylon. What we're looking at here. It is a Wadjet Eye joint, which, if you're not familiar with the Wadjet Eye stuff, like Gemini Rue, adventure game stuff, kind of very old school, as you can kind of see from the like 640 resolution here.
Yeah.
They make or publish and make some throwback adventure games, which are actually pretty awesome. Themes and stuff are usually pretty good, and the stories are actually really good. So this is really early on in Technobabylon. I kind of just sped through the beginning stuff, and this is kind of right when you take control.
Right.
I'm gonna try and keep this one a little short. It's a lot of dialogue. If I skip some, sorry about that. I just don't want to spoil too much of the story. A lot of this stuff is about kind of uncovering and making your way into the story. Mm-hmm. It is a traditional adventure game. It's kind of some branching stuff, but I'm a few hours in past this. This is
And how have you been liking it so far?
I really like it.
Okay.
Maybe
Nice
not
walk.
as much. Thanks. I'm in the trance right now. It is basically, I'm in the internet. Okay, and the power has just gone out. This young lady loves to spend her time in the trance.
Okay, so the trance is effectively just interconnected electronic world type stuff.
Like a big internet.
It's a big internet, but for the mind?
Yeah, this is some pretty hardcore cyberpunk shit going on.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna hear a lot of techno
babbling.
TM.
You say that they might techno babble on?
Yeah, but in the best way
Okay.
possible. So I've got my my inventory here. I can check the news. I can try and go into my email here. Of course, in the future, you also get awesome spam.
Good to know the email formatting has not really changed.
Not really. Terrible spam, virus attachments.
Yeah, don't click on that.
Why
Or
not?
click on it. Do it. I mean, if you want to, go
Sure,
for it.
let's
See what
download
happens.
I downloaded my spam, and there it is.
Good work. Now you have that. What can you do with it?
No, I'm not storing that in my brain. Not
So
unless I want to wake up in some factory in China in 10 years.
So you're connected, man.
Yeah.
You're in there, and like basically there's wetware, right, that connects you to other electronic devices. But we can't really do anything here because the power's gone down in our building.
Wait, why would that virus result in her waking up in a factory in China?
Because she would basically be infecting herself with the virus. Like this is like direct connection.
Right. Okay.
You're like Johnny Mnemonicing in there, right? You are matrixing in there.
I like that you went to Johnny Mnemonic first.
That
was your
is
first
the
reference. That's the one I will always go for.
So you can kind of see I can't connect to anything.
Right. So the very early thing that we saw before you went to this was that she was in the trance.
She was doing her thing.
And then she was kicked out of the trance by a connection error.
Well, we're still
something.
in the trance. Let's disconnect.
Okay.
I mean, I think you're gonna like this.
All right.
Welcome to the real world, Alex.
Oh boy.
Better go and talk to the building manager.
Not in the trance anymore.
No, now you're in your
Ouch.
crappy apartment.
The power's out.
Huh?
So I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say that the advent of the trance
The door's broken.
and all this mental interconnectedness has probably resulted in the world itself falling somewhat into disrepair.
You know, I'm not chicken and egg here.
Okay.
You know,
Maybe it was already in disrepair before.
and it could have been in disrepair, and that led to wanting an escapism thing, or the escapism thing has led to. It is a very populated world at this point.
Okay.
This is like I don't know the exact year.
Billions
it might be
and
in here.
billions.
No.
Of
Of
people.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, not of years in the
No.
future. So we've kind of got our traditional adventure game stuff going on here. I can get back in the trance kind of whenever I want, but let's go look and see what's behind the curtain. It's my old wetware still.
It may take up the entire bathroom, but the still is totally worth it. By growing my own wetware at home, I'll never need to leave the apartment again, unless something like this happens.
She does not like going outside.
I can relate.
Ugh, No.
This is
Last
her.
time I reached into the pile, there was stuff growing in it.
That's her pile of clothes. They make them out of a cotton paper, which they then just mulch and make new clothes, which I kind of like. So we can go look at this wetware still. And she has brewed her own wetware. Now,
Okay.
The wetware lets her interface with other electronic stuff. So basically it's cracked wetware.
Okay.
Let's go talk to our food recycler.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't really know what wetware is.
I don't really, well, you figure it out through this game.
Okay.
Like consider wetware, there's software, there's hardware, and wetware is like organic stuff.
Okay, so it's like
like
organic
goo.
electronics.
Yeah.
Like whenever they talk about like, you know, biogel and all sorts of that shit in science fiction, maybe
Well,
that's in the general vicinity.
General vicinity, but it's like nano machine power. It's,
Right.
it's doing processing.
Okay.
In this case,
Hey, I'm hungry.
from what I understand, it is interface stuff.
Right.
It is like a goo USB cable.
It's a homegrown lump of techno-organic wetware gel. It's for connecting my
There you
brain's wetware to the external systems.
Okay.
It's a homegrown. It's
Yeah,
for
no.
connecting my brain's.
Okay. So I guess
Her smile is
she
very-
has stuff inside her.
Yeah, her smile's very unnerving there.
You're not a fan? All right, so-
Wetware!
She's psyched about the wetware.
Evidently.
Still not working.
Okay, so I can't get outside.
Just wait for the problem to fix
She needs
itself.
shoes?
Got a lot
Is that
of
important?
I don't know if she has them.
Okay.
So what I can do,
Oh, this terrible shoeless future.
well, I don't think she really cares.
I know, but I care.
Okay, I'm gonna
The ground is dirty, that's what I'm saying.
wetware with the
Fucking-
door panel here.
Fucking techno hippies.
Maybe I can get on like Zappos and download some shoes. All right, so now I've wetwared with the door panel.
E-Sketchers.
I am also gonna go wetware with the food processor.
Okay.
Or I'm probably using wetware wrong. Let's just say interface.
Yeah. Let's just stop saying wetware for the time being.
I'll get back to we'll come back to it. All right, I'm gonna pick up this trophy.
You can't eat that
The
trophy.
Net Games trophy I won in '84.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've still got
She's a sick
it.
Dota
I pretty
player.
much scrapped everything else to build the wetware.
Dota is still going, by the way. So this is all I can
Net
guess
Games
right
trophy
now.
I
In
won.
'84, I'm guessing like 2084.
Must be.
Yeah.
I pretty much scrapped
No,
everything else
1984.
to build the wetware still.
All right, so I think I pretty much this is just gross food
I'm
that's
not
been.
sure when I got this out of the machine. It's still soggy though.
So now we go back into the trance. I've now interfaced a bit here. Oh crap! I actually forgot something. Oh, let's go back in here. I'll have to pop back out. So now you see on the left and right here, I've got the things I've interfaced with. So this is the door panel.
Forsooth, who would summon the guardian of thine abode?
Okay, so he's the guy
I am the defender, the guardian.
in the door panel.
No threat shall dare intrude upon thy domain, while I stand watch.
They really shouldn't have made the door guard this much of an asshole.
My lady, with such minute details.
So just night then.
Whatever thy will, my lady.
Why are you at night?
What's with the knight in shining armor routine?
Who is better suited to the role than a loyal defender of the realm?
Okay, now tell me properly.
My lady, thine own.
Out of character.
Following managerial reformation of Sentinel systems, the company's theme was shifted to a feudal design.
So you can kind of dig through.
Anyone ever told you that you get real tiresome real quick?
Customer research has shown the knight image to be effective. 89% of customers associated with increased security and ability to solve threats. 67% associated with defense of
Sure.
the home in a professional manner. 55% found it more confidence-inspiring than Sentinel's previous mascot,
Which was?
the Sheriff. Following last year's New York police riots, public perception of such personnel diminished considerably.
Topical.
Mm-hmm. He is not going to let me out.
The door seems to be stuck. Can you do anything about that?
Attempting to operate door drive systems. Attempt 2. Attempt 3. It would appear the machinery of the door itself has become fatigued. The terminus is unable to compel activity on the door's part itself. The safety unlock would doubtless serve you well at this juncture.
Can you use the safety unlock?
I'm afraid I
Manual.
cannot. It must be unlatched physically.
So where is it?
It lies behind the terminal. With sufficient armament, mayhaps thou shalt reach it.
Gee, thanks.
All right, we're done talking to this guy.
Yeah.
You can dig in some
Fare thee
more.
well, my lady.
I'm gonna bop out of the trance for a second here and get one more little object before we come back in. I love that you could just kind of squat and get on the internet. I wish
like
that's the internet we were in.
It's transcendental meditation for the internet.
So I want to bust open that panel. I've got a plastic fork that this thing 3D printed. It will not let me get metal.
Right.
Because there's like a high suicide rate apparently in these little dorms.
Weird.
Yeah. So it would say, no metal.
Yeah.
Anything for you guys.
We're not children. Lousy suicide rate.
Yeah. That's, you know, fair. So I've got this memory cartridge that you can put food, awesome food choices on.
Right.
Like the sucrogelatin complex. Okay, let's eject it. Now I've got it. So I'm gonna bop out of here. I've done this puzzle, so I'm kind of taking the direct route here.
Right.
If I try to unlock the door with this plastic fork, it'll break or jam it in there.
I mean, yeah, it's a plastic fork. I wouldn't imagine. If it could stand up to your door mechanism, that's not a very good door mechanism.
No, that night's pretty tough.
Yeah.
So let's talk to the
Let's talk to food.
awesome food
Hi,
bot.
I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide to THB Foods Auto Meal Suite.
It's like Krieger's wife. All right.
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
It might be dangerous. At the request of
Newton Civic Housing Services.
you've been limited to plastic utensils. But isn't plastic great? It's so
It's true. She's not wrong.
This is why you should never let programmers come up with personas for their software.
Do you think it's the programmer,
sorry.
or do you think it's like the PR? Like,
I mean, I'm sure, yeah, I mean, they said before there was
Yeah.
all that market research with the Knight or whatever, but
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Why would you want to do that? Don't you like me? I just want to make sure you're eating right.
So you object to me smashing you open?
It takes some pretty serious damage to do that. I'm tough. Only qualified THE systems technicians can get me open.
Looks like messing with your software is my best bet.
so let's do that. Let's. A lot of dialogue here, but let's let's go.
You're really, really annoying. You know that?
Address all concerns regarding THE.
Avatar 2862.
Sheffy to THE.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna.
No, they've nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to be annoying, and
Yeah.
that's they've hit the nail on the head there.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our memory module that we stick inside that thing with the, and we're gonna put this virus on it.
Okay.
This malware. Okay. Then we're gonna exit the trans.
It's not
Oh.
It's
Sorry, let me get rid of that. Pop out of here. We're gonna give old Sheffy the business. That's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pop into the trance. Let's see how Sheffy's doing now.
I bet not so well.
Little connect motions.
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide to THE Foods Auto Meal Suites.
Okay. I think we have to get through some
Who
of
are
this.
you? And what are you doing in my food machine?
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your
We already had this bit.
I'm the voice of your food machine. I'm here to help you make the most of your machine and all the delicious possibilities. And if there's trouble, I'm here to help you out.
Okay. So I can
What
ask
kind
her
of things can you make?
ask what she makes.
Using THE's patented and proven protein fiber synthesis reserve system, I'm able to whip up some of the tastiest treats you've ever had.
Like?
Just you wait. Before you know it, you'll be having the most cost-effective food you've ever tasted.
You're dodging the question.
My recipe books are always getting bigger. My best friends at THE always come up with great new ideas. Everything from protein surprise to Nutri-Blood casserole.
Ugh.
Don't be like that. Give them a try.
Don't be like that.
Yeah. No, try the casserole.
One second. Food. I need to get through some of this dialogue to actually trigger the next thing. That's
Will the
it.
machine work without you?
If I have an accident, the machine will continue to dispense. We don't want you starving in an emergency now, do we?
I don't know, do you?
No, of course not.
I've had to live off your crap for 2 years now. It's bland, and it feels like runny puke.
Yeah.
I have trouble swallowing, and every mouthful makes starvation that little bit more appealing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried any of our new recipes recently? Let's look for some.
Okay, so she
She
can't connect to the internet.
It looks like I can't connect. Don't worry, you can always use the memory cards in the machine to upload delicious new recipes.
Okay.
What's on your
What's
recipe
on your
card
recipe
now?
card now?
I see there's some new recipe data.
Oh, this should go well.
Looks like...
Oh no!
Apparently whatever virus was writing that T-mail is doing some
T-mail.
damage.
Transmail?
You don't look so good.
Nothing that can be worked around.
Sounds more like you need someone to put you out of your misery.
So now we can go through the same questions again.
I don't like your food.
I like your face.
Well, that went in a different direction.
You're really, really annoying. You know that?
It takes one to know one.
What?
They found her insult subroutine.
Will the machine work without you? What? That doesn't really answer my question.
So it's this kind of game.
Stop
All right.
Stopping me. I need a fork.
Yeah? How about I stop you stopping me stopping you?
Then I guess I'd have to stop you stopping me stopping you stopping me?
You're saying this.
All right. We can
You don't
stop
look so
talking
good.
here.
I'm a this.
That's nice. What about your...
I'm a chef.
Yes?
I'm a chef.
Oh God.
let's.
Ciao.
Meters in.
All right. Let's go back to our security program here.
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Chefy sick.
I think Sheffy the chef's come down with something.
The steward harbors a blight? Zounds! This shall not be allowed to continue. Foul harbinger!
Chefy's sick.
There are grave accusations of treason upon your head, steward. Stand and face me. We shall see what trial by combat makes of you.
I'm sorry. I don't quite.
Have at thee!
Oh God. The violence.
Well, that takes care of her.
All right.
Is the door guy dead now too?
He's taking a snooze. All right. We can now take that metal trophy we have, stick it in the recycler. And I can now make myself some metal, whatever, so metal tray and fork.
Yeah.
Got it. And we can use that metal fork to pry open this door.
Oh, adventure games and your puzzles.
These have been pretty good so far. And we
Nothing too vexing.
Not really. There's a giant explosion. This guy is from a scene earlier.
Wait, what exploded?
You're not quite sure.
Okay. Well, I'll be going now.
Yeah, I'm out. Like I said, he's from
Yeah.
a scene earlier. Oh, welcome to Suicide City. So this is earlier.
Take me down to the Suicide City where the grass is bleak
And
This is it.
and the
Animus
girls
organis.
are
You think Central's right on this one?
I still
depressed. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay, medicated.
Yeah. There we go. Medicated. That works.
Does help us catch the mindjacker.
Central hasn't exactly.
This is
sorry.
a mind jacker.
The Mindjacker?
Really
Back it up a second.
Nope, keep going.
Who's the Mindjacker?
We'll find out.
Oh, I don't want to find out.
Okay, so we can go through and find out all about the mind jacker if we wanted to.
But you're gonna
from
skip some of
Central.
that.
I'm going to skip some of that. Here's some of the case files. People are getting their minds basically again
Jacked?
Like Johnny Mnemonic style. They're taking the data from their minds.
Right.
All that pharmacon data is coming right out, and they die because of it. So people are getting them minds jacked. This guy also has this paper laser stone, which is rock paper scissors game, which I haven't really spent much time in here, but you can sit there and waste some time on your little iPhone.
Man, mobile game design is really taking a dump in the future.
Doesn't look like anyone's around.
It was probably free. You could probably upgrade it.
Hey,
Animus must be one of those places that doesn't keep staff working nights.
Pay $20, you get to have scissors.
So I'm a cyber cop, or I'm a
Yeah.
cop. This is my partner. There's a lot of text we can go through here, but let's just try.
So you
and
control
go
multiple
upstairs.
characters throughout this.
So far, it's been the 2, but
Okay.
in the other Wajidai games, you have control of multiple characters. Sometimes on the same screen, you can switch between.
Right. So Cyber
guess
Cop
we
and
need to find
Cyber
someone who
Addict are
counts as
your
authorized.
protagonists.
So far. All right, let's try that again.
Oh, God.
what the hell?
He's been mind-jacked.
Yeah.
Now you're mine, Jack.
Looks
Like
like
that. He's okay.
What'd you find?
he's fallen over.
This man was custodial staff, a janitor.
Probably not our mindjacker's target then.
Still, I don't think this was.
He's a very good cop. So this guy's kind of old school.
Yeah, you can tell by his graying temples.
Yeah, he's not a huge fan of all the tech stuff. Like, there's a computer called Central that basically is like, okay, you guys do detective work, and I put all the pieces together, and you guys should go to this place. And he's like, wow, I should be doing that. And they're like, no, probability is the mindjacker will strike here. He doesn't appreciate that. All right, so I need to use that poor man's key card. Thanks for that.
Finally, a cop that relies on his own intuition instead of computers.
There you go.
Must be where its owner was working.
Probably where he fell
Let's
out.
just leave the body there. Don't call anyone.
They'll clean it up.
Yeah.
That's somebody else's
The
job.
robo-medics will be along eventually to scrape him off the pavement.
Turn him into paper clothes.
Help.
Damn it all.
My chair broke.
I'm okay.
It's all around the planar nodes and his wetware wiring. Yeah, this is our mindjacking victim.
Central was right.
Yeah.
The attack was
there
You
you
got mindjacked!
Yep.
The mindjacker was probably interrupted by the janitor who ended up on the
Sorry, every time someone says it out loud, just a
Yeah.
little giggle comes into my brain.
We need to get up there before he escapes again.
Okay. So this is the only way out. This door is locked. If you kind of go into his terminal here, you can read a bunch of emails that are like, hey man, stop going up to the roof to go trance up there. That's not cool. I'm gonna lock the door.
Right.
No more trance breaks on the roof. You can go read this
I
sign.
can't figure that out.
Oh, go over here. Let's read this. Ownership of the office, Ray Atwood, HR operations guy. That's the guy who's in charge. So we're gonna go to the phone here. Cyberphone, and let's go call Ray. Roy, sorry.
I think I found the office manager's contact.
See if he'll help us. Remember, be consistent when you're talking to him.
Maybe don't show him any pictures of the bodies or anything.
What is this? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Mr. Atwood.
It's corpse o'clock, motherfucker. I got 2 of them here.
Also, his name is Regis.
I mean,
It's pretty great.
what's happened?
Oh, it's Regis on the phone. Hey, did you know you just won a trip to the Bahamas? Oh my gosh. Regis, really? Yeah. So
I'm excited about these corpses!
So I'm gonna try and see what happens if I'm gonna choose the options I didn't pick last time.
Okay.
Last time I tried to play it cool. Let's just go panicky.
We're on the trail of a dangerous felon. He's killed dozens before, and without your help, he's going to escape.
Oh God, what's happened?
Let's just go.
Two of
crazy.
your colleagues have been killed on site. We're tracking the murderer, and we're pretty sure he's fled to the roof.
What? Who?
We need access to the roof as quickly as possible. What's the code for the access door in your office?
It's.
Do you want cell agents bringing you
not how
in
it
as
went
well?
down
Yeah.
All this
You're
stalling, I
going
don't
full
think you're
bad
taking
cop on
Yeah.
this one, but I like it.
No, I just.
Quickly, what's the code?
It's 6167.
It's Bosco.
Yeah. It's New Jack City. What else would it be? All right, 6167. Let's punch in a code. You just walk around.
What if that had just been like a random person? Like he didn't even ask for verification.
Hey,
or-
hello. You can call random people on here if you want to
Yeah.
just wake them up. You're kind of like, oh, wrong number.
I do
on,
want to just go wake people up.
Oh, sorry, I went through the door already. Hey, look who it is.
Are you the mindjacker?
Nope, he is the mindjacker. Hey, how you doing?
I mean, he could at least like hit a stance or something when he just kind of stands like gun fire.
I don't know what his deal is.
Sometimes it was worth a try.
Oh, let's just go. There's no
The
escape.
only way off this rooftop is down, either with us or over the edge.
Frankly, the second one's fine by me.
He's all like,
Okay.
later.
What?
Highly suggestible, that one.
Dun, dun, dun!
Damn it!
Mindjacker got a jetpack.
Wait,
then-
he didn't have that jetpack on when he jumped.
He maybe had to fold it out or something under his jacket.
Oh.
And then he got
Is
to-
he jetpacking to a blimp?
Lifting
Yep.
gear.
He's escaping by aerostat.
What a weird
Our
future.
mindjacking suspect has fled the scene by air.
Interceptors dispatched.
That's central.
Corps officers have arrived on scene at Animus. Please return to headquarters for debriefing.
Nuke it. We were so close.
Ah,
Yeah.
future swearing.
Frack you.
Future swearing is my favorite swearing.
It's pretty good. Future swearing and future drugs.
Yeah.
Nuke it.
I just remember that part in Fifth Element where the guy, they're trying to arrest Korben Dallas and they arrest the other guy and he just runs up to the camera and just like, smoke you!
Yeah.
Sleep.
Yes.
No,
I never get a good
Oh
chance
man, did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I'm never gonna get a chance to use that in real life.
Report.
We were so close. Have you found the aerostat he escaped to?
Then you realized you were watching it on like channel 13.
Yeah.
And they just dubbed everything out.
What?
Radar and air traffic records show no aerostat present at that time.
It's a blimp. Just say it's a blimp. It's a friggin' blimp.
Has been identified regarding the aerostat.
Maybe he deleted them? Covered his tracks?
That would require access to an improbable number of systems, including my own. Such an undetected intrusion into central systems is implausible.
But not impossible.
No,
You're
yeah.
lying.
It is possible that you were mistaken. Human error. For the moment, you
Why
are
do the
advised
computers have to be so
pursue other
smug?
lines of inquiry.
You know, they're just fact-based.
I know.
Something's going on here.
Okay.
My sideburns are twitching.
We're gonna go check our computer here. See what's up with our mail. Hey, check this out. Oh. Tell no one, labs. So I've got a little attachment here I'm gonna download.
Okay.
Okay. And then I want to go listen to this, not within Central, because basically the entire office is bugged.
Right.
So I'm gonna go leave. Gonna kind of make a beeline to get out of the space police.
I say try the
headquarters.
restroom. I have to imagine the bathrooms, I mean, unless the laws in the future have changed so drastically.
Now I'm gonna go to this sick car scene.
Oh god, that's actually kind of gorgeous.
And we're gonna go to his little balcony here.
I am way into...
Future like
Yeah.
cyber car scene. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a lot of backstory that happens here. I'm gonna see how little of it I can kind of click through to get to the main plot points.
Yeah.
It's a lot of talking.
Something they find to help them. Drinking, the trance, even God sometimes. Me, I've got a place I like to go to. It's helped me when I've been troubled in the past.
Hooters.
There's some stuff I passed over. His wife was killed by this guy they're about to parole, and,
Yeah.
and that's all in the emails. He was like some kind of, they call them gene engineers. He was able to build this tree and put his wife's DNA into like the junk DNA of the tree. It's pretty intense.
That's a peculiar
hey,
thing
you do
to
what
do.
you gotta do.
Yeah, I guess. Does the tree
nothing.
talk?
No, at least not yet.
Dr. Regis.
Yes?
Ah, crap.
Regis?
Ah, crap.
Central's still giving us a negative on the aerostat. It's like it just vanished.
Didn't he like drive like hella far away from the office? Does she just like follow him?
Well, I don't know. I think that scene is like
Central told me you'd be here.
generally like a fast travel scene.
Also,
Right, okay.
It said, stop turning your traveler off.
What a surprise. I like my privacy, though. That's why I come here.
You hang around the
That's
balcony.
why I don't have a Facebook.
I come here sometimes.
I come up here from time to time.
I can
To talk to
see
my
why.
dead wife
It's
tree.
really Not for someone with a fear of heights, though.
I wonder if he'll get into that. So I last time I did the memorial
Is it a
and
private garden?
okay.
Max,
Viksha Regis. Charlie, this is... I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You shouldn't. I don't tell anyone.
Wow. I know you've got some seriously high-up strings you can pull, but I didn't think they'd ever let someone be buried up here. And how the hell can you afford somewhere like this?
Okay. It's not
She's
buried here.
buried up here. She was processed like anyone else.
I see.
The tree's special, though. I made it myself, from scratch.
Planted and grew?
No, made.
Made.
It's a cross of Chrysophyllum canato and Prunus cerulata. The junk DNA in every cell of it contains her entire genome.
Wow.
Takes a lot of looking after.
But you're doing it for her.
Makes it all worth it.
I
Done.
know it's not exactly normal for you to open up, but if you want someone to talk to,
Central wants us?
I'm afraid so.
So they like contact her
Yeah.
through her. She's completely wired up.
Yeah,
He
Coming?
kind of refuses to get the full Monty here.
full service.
Get
Damn
moving.
it, Max. Just get moving. I want a moment to reflect.
With my dead wife tree.
All right, Regis.
Just leave me in my dead wife tree, please.
Not wrong. Things haven't been going great today.
So
Max,
Yes?
nothing.
That's all right, Charlie. I understand.
I was generally
I'll be in the
pretty
car.
nice to her in
Yeah.
my other playthrough. I'm kind of curious. To see
I
if anything
can't
else
ask for her
plays
help
out
in this.
differently.
I'm not even sure what this is yet.
Well, let's go.
Let's
go
look
find
at
out
it.
what happened.
You are alone as requested?
Yes? Now what is this about?
1448D-A, 1448D-B, 1448D-C,
But not D.
1448D-E.
Excuse me?
So, he and his wife had their embryos frozen before she died.
Oh.
What about them?
They were removed from the Alracis Medical Center, originally deposited at 1615 on the 11th of November 2065. They have been fertilized by yourself and Dr. Victor Regis. They were frozen at the earliest viable phase of growth. 3 are female and 1 is male. They were deposited after your fertility treatment proved...
Stop! Why are you telling me this? Who are you? And what are you doing with my my embryos?
You are about to meet with a contact, Gil Vanderwall.
He wants me to get
In his home is an active memory module, a most unique model. You will secure it for us. Further instructions will follow.
And what if I don't? That image could be a sim.
Apparently, you need more incentive not to waste my time.
Got fucked up.
Damn. Oh.
Is gone. 3 remain. Do it quickly. Your legacy is in jeopardy.
Oh crap. Okay.
Wait,
He-
so when was he planning on?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I have no idea. I don't know that much of the backstory.
Save the lives of our children? I think I can accept that.
I mean, the guy built the tree with his wife's DNA in it.
Yeah,
he,
so
he might have some.
There's a lot going on.
He might have some baggage.
Some things going on upstairs there that maybe need a little untangling.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna do a little car.
So, despite the incident at Animus,
I like this scene. This is a
may
cool
have some
scene.
good news. We might have a break in that string of mindjackings. I managed to get Gil Vanderwall, the legitimate businessman, to cooperate. Says he has information on the mindjacker.
I thought Vanderwall made it pretty clear he wasn't going to speak to us.
Might just be the way you handled him. Tact is apparently not your strong point.
Yeah, smile.
Speak my mind. What did he say?
Didn't want to talk over the...
Just getting a message from Central.
Central wants a word.
Dr. Regis, Dr. Lau,
This isn't just a social call for an update, is it, Central?
Dr. Regis, lately you have spent a great deal of your time off network. It is for your safety and that of the citizens that we...
Central?
All points bulletin, evacuation in progress at Barber's Gate Transit Station. Case officers Regis and Lau assigned to crisis management.
What's happening at them?
All case data has been transferred to Dr. Lau.
Not to you. You're a jerk.
Well,
Please seek an expedient...
there's no printer in the car.
Yeah.
Central out.
Central out.
Business-like as ever. Let's go see what this is about.
So this gets a little weird too. I'm gonna see if I. Well, I might just.
Sir,
this
over
guy.
here.
I'm Dr. Regis. This is Dr. Lau. We've been assigned as crisis management.
Corpsman Durian, 4th Network.
Has it gotten any worse?
Not yet, but we've not heard any word since...
Hey, I'm the only one here who hasn't got wiring in his head. Central hasn't had the decency to update me.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
Well,
Sorry,
it's
Charlie.
another one, sir.
Another what?
A, bomber.
So,
What do we know about the bomber's movement history?
Central's managed to pull his entire background on record.
In the 10 minutes since it caught him?
He hasn't been in town long, apparently. Came in 2 weeks ago, apparently on a medical treatment visa from Canada.
Spent most of his time in the Barrel or the Northwest?
Yeah. How'd you figure?
Less surveillance. He's been trained.
You know it's the future because Canadians are coming to America for healthcare.
well, I don't think they're in America.
Central locked down the trains.
Where are they?
I don't know.
It looks like he panicked.
I mean, they're all
Yeah.
kind of American-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, unless this
Well,
is...
because you find out the guy is from
Central's not mentioned any
Texas,
in the case
and he's
file.
like, oh,
That
the
either
States,
means
huh?
There aren't any.
I think
right.
some real bad business happened in the States.
Oh, okay.
Probably wants the transit running again more than it cares about human life.
Sounds like he was surprised. Didn't have time to take any.
He's not thinking in terms of hostages. He was made as a weapon.
Regis?
He's a bio-bomber. The explosives are made of... they are his bones. That's how he tripped a DNA sensor.
What, is he just like throwing his limbs at things and they explode?
It's like from birth, they like engineer them with like bomb stuff in their bones. It's like a very religious thing, and you kind of find out.
What's your take on it, Dr. Lau?
Honestly, it's looking pretty lousy for him. Doesn't look like he's got any human shields. I doubt an empty transit station was his intended target either.
Very astute.
Charlie, you're not gonna like this. Central's just bumped the priority. It wants the suspect neutralized.
What? Public safety is our priority.
What's the plan?
I'm going in. I'll keep him talking and keep him stable. Get to high ground. And be prepared to take the shot.
Understood.
The signal is hope. Wait until you hear it from me.
I understand. I've got your back.
Keep the public away.
So let's see if we can get through this.
Bystanders in the station. We can't afford casualties if this goes wrong.
Yes, Doctor.
Last time I was able to talk this kid down and get him back to Central. Let's see how it goes this time.
Hey, buddy.
Who's there?
I just want to talk. I'm unarmed, and I'm opening the doors.
What do you want, heathen?
Yeah, let's play it rough. Okay, so he kind of knows what's going on here.
He's seen this before.
Yeah. Right. So you sound American. Let's just go. Let's just do it.
I'm
Go for it.
Regis. You are?
You may call me Thomas, heathen.
Well, Thomas, you are under arrest. You're charged with conspiracy to transport explosives with criminal intent. You do not have to say anything unless compelled by warrant. Anything you say, do, or think may be used against you in city tribunal. You have the right to a public trial, except in instances of terrorism.
I don't bow to your illegitimate government, infidel. You lay one finger on me, and they won't be able to tell which piece was whose.
We have the station surrounded and evacuated. Even now, marksmen will be getting ready to shoot you down. There's nothing you can do to escape.
Only in the material. I can let my soul loose upon this godless city. I am prepared to use the fire within me.
No, you're not. You're hesitating. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Tough guy.
You have no right to judge me, infidel.
I don't think he's judging you so much as he's just kind of stating
Ready
facts.
to collapse. It's a common side effect of sloppy prenatal genetic engineering. That and having your body lay explosive nitrates in your bones instead of calcium.
Though my body is weak, my spirit is stronger than ever.
They made you to walk and to carry a bomb in your bones. If you're the best they've got, no wonder they're losing.
Shut up.
A glorious crusade of stumbling invalids.
Wow.
Shut up.
Your mission's going to end pretty soon, whether we put an end to it or you just plain old run out of steam.
Okay. So Lau's getting up on the roof.
Taking her time about it, too.
Well, maybe the elevator's not working. So it looks like it's pretty far across the street.
Regis, I'm in position.
Great.
Visibility good. 0 crosswind. Standing by.
Give up, sinner. Nothing will lead me from the path of the righteous.
So like I said, last time I talked him down. This time I think we just
Yeah, let's just...
hope.
Yeah.
It's been a difficult, complex day. Apparently, I haven't been able to change your mind.
You can never mislead the truly faithful.
In that case, I'm truly sorry. And I hope you'll forgive me.
You think you can?
Okay.
Well, that worked.
Central's gonna be happy. Last time Central was not. Well,
Regis! You
Like that
okay?
little caution
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Corpseman, get in touch with Central. Don't move the body until the bomb squad gets here.
Yes, Doctor.
Just leaving corpses everywhere.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what Regis do. I got a new achievement for taking that horrible path. So this is where I was headed in the first place. We'll go inside this door and then call it.
Okay.
So, Vanderwall finally agreed.
Yep. Said he could give us a head start on the minejacker.
We'd better not keep the man waiting then.
All right. I don't know if there's multiple ways to do this, but the door's locked.
Vanderwall, you there?
He will not answer the
You
door.
sure he's in?
He told us to meet him here. Central hasn't logged any departures from this floor since this morning either.
Okay, so I can talk to her. Let's see if this just goes.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
You've got a brain for wetware systems, right?
Don't you mean full of wetware systems?
Smile.
This isn't just me being offensive. Can you have a word with the door controls?
I'll see what I can do.
So she can hack the door and get us in. Convenient.
Got it. I reset the password. It's now password 1.
I'm just glad you're on our side now.
Damn straight. I could probably make a lot more money if I turned to crime.
Damn straight. Let's go inside and see what's happening.
I bet that guy is not going to be in a good way.
You think? Okay, that's a
Gail,
robot.
you in here? Oh, excuse us, miss. I'm Dr. Regis. This is Dr. Lau. We're cell agents. Miss, are you all right?
Some good business when you talk to her. There's a lot of sex bot talk when you talk with her. Loud.
She also appears to be covered in blood.
The look on your face is priceless. It's a very expensive one, but it's still a synth. And apparently out of charge.
Something else about it bothers me more.
I know. I sure hope that isn't blood.
So there's some good, wow, really, even though it's the maid, just keeps, you're a sex bot. You're a sex bot. Turn the lights on.
Goddamn
Everything's probably
people
cool
and
in
their
here.
sex. Oh!
What the hell happened in here? Did someone get to Vanderwall before he could talk?
Maybe it's a domestic gone bad?
Okay.
Why would you put an inflatable pool in your
We
bedroom?
should check
Why
around
would you?
first.
What?
Jacuzzi.
We
It's
need
just-
to get a look at it ourselves before the crime scene people wreck it.
So you can kind of be like, okay, and she'll say, that's not in character.
Absolutely
Or you can
not.
Why
kinda-
not?
It's completely unprofessional, and Central is already going to be pretty mad at us. Well, as mad as an AI can get.
Look, I'll take the rap. We
How
need
mad
this,
can an
or it'll
AI
be
get?
weeks before civil investigation
They don't
finds
like
and
it.
files what we came here for.
Fine, but we have to be careful. If you can avoid touching it,
Don't touch it. I know the drill.
Okay. So we'd probably call it here. We just pick
Don't wanna
the-
give too much away,
let
but,
me pick up this object.
Ugh, that sound.
Hey, how's it going?
You can't see me. Oh
So
boy.
you look in here. There's, it's a jacuzzi. Things went bad. This fella and his husband went wrong in here.
Yeah, something went very wrong.
You wind up doing a lot of stuff. This is a really interesting puzzle, and a lot of cool stuff happens in here.
So we'll leave that to the audience to figure out for themselves.
This is Technobabylon. I think it's like $15 on Steam. I think you can get it from Wadjet Eye directly, or I think Good Old Games also has it. Pretty cool. I mean, I like adventure games. Their stuff is usually a little more mature, and I like that. Gets into some pretty heavy stuff.
It also doesn't seem like the gameplay is like overly complex or you know
pretty simple,
annoying. So it seems like they've made it easy enough for you to get through the story.
So far, I mean, like there is definitely some puzzle solving to be had.
I know you're not going.
And you got to click through stuff to get to the next part, that kind of thing.
Right.
But it's fun. I like it a lot.
Cool.
Well, thanks, Alex.
Thank you, Vinny.
Yeah.